Here's your badass monthly guidance for Phoenix-led transformation. For you Copper Phoenixes, time is a ticking away for you. For my Iron Phoenixes, look at that peace and quiet. This is going to be a great month for you. Silver Phoenixes, okay, it's all about innovation, walking into something brand spanking new. Gold Phoenixes, get out of your heads. Let's meditate, not ruminate. Platinum Phoenixes, that wolf might be something that you can tame. It might be there for you. It might be there because it's got something important to tell you. Liquid Diamonds, past energies that have allowed you to feel that innocence, that wonder of a child, and bring that into your present moment now. Shalom, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to Ruffle Your Feathers. This is badass monthly guidance for Phoenix-led transformation. And for those of you who are new here, welcome. So excited to have you here. And for those of you who have been around me for a while, you know I'm all about the Phoenix because we are ever changing. And, this is all about the Find Your Phoenix. So if you are new here, you want to pause this video, click on the link below, and go to the Find Your Phoenix quiz. It'll take you a minute or less to take the quiz and find out what Phoenix personality type you are, because this reading is all about your personal Phoenix type, your personality type. How the fark to work with the energies of what is coming up and coming around you today. So let's get to it. I am pulling, of course, for our Copper Phoenixes. Actually, I'm pulling from the Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti, and we are starting with the Copper Phoenixes. So what do you guys need to know this month? Okay, so for you guys, in order to really create, to really manifest what it is that you are seeking to manifest, what it is that you're trying to create, you got to get quiet. I want to say you got to shut the fuck up for a minute or two and really listen to yourself. There is so much going on around us, especially now out in the world. There's not a single place you can go where you're not running into some, craziness, some nonsense and shenaniganery. And for you Coppers, you struggle with that. You like to feel more grounded. You like to feel like you got all your I's dotted and T's crossed and you know where you're going. This is how you're going to get there. If you want to create, if you are really interested in that co-creation and manifestation, if you are ready for the universe to deliver, you've got to get quiet. You've got to listen. And once you receive the information, the intuition, the inspiration, and it steers you in the direction of a resource, you got to apply it. You got to pay attention to it. You got to do it. You got to listen to it. Now, our guides, it's all about free will. If you choose not to, like I'm looking at this card and there's a little rat on this rod, and it's leaning up into a butterfly and a ladybug. If you're like, ew, I don't want to use the rat, I'd rather use the ladybug, then understand you can do that. And your guides will shift and course correct to make that happen. But the quickest way to success is by listening to them and using the rat. Okay? So you want to really be aware of that. Don't get too in your head about things. You got to listen. You got to listen. That's the biggest message. Okay, for our Iron Phoenixes, let's see what crazy guidance your dream team wants you to know this month. Ooh, okay. So here's the thing. We all have our shadow side. This is a month for you Irons where it's all about alchemy. It's all about facing the truth, facing the reality, facing the fact that you said the wrong thing and caused harm, facing the fact that you made the wrong choice or you made a choice that did not bring you to the outcome that you were really hoping to get, and now you find yourself in a mess. This is, I want to say, those of you, we all have our own vices. We all have our own addictions. This is you falling off the wagon of whatever addiction or vice that you're dealing with. This is not about you beating yourself up for your humanity. This is about saying, why did I do that? What stuff around me was a catalyst for that or an activator for that? And what can I use now with this to make it work for me? How can I take this lesson, this learning, this wisdom, and apply it, change its form, add it to something so that it matters, so that it makes a difference, so that it changes me in positive ways? Irons, this is a month where it's really going to be the raw and the real. It's going to be facing, I call it like facing our demons, right? We all, and I don't mean like the religious demons. I mean all of those darker thoughts, darker approaches, the shadow work. It's the shadow work. Not being afraid of it, not being ashamed of it, and instead looking it dead in the eyes and saying, all right, let's do this. Let's dance. Let's tango. Because I need to get to know you so that I know how to work with you, to incorporate you, or to heal you, in essence. So you got your work cut out for you, but I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I feel it. I'm not an Iron Phoenix, but let me tell you, as I'm saying this message, I'm like, oh, okay, this is something I need to be paying attention to as well. It's something that's going to be coming up for me. So I'm in it to win it with you. All right, now we are at our Silver Phoenixes. What do you guys have to look forward to this month? Okay, this is really interesting. So illusions being shattered. I feel like for you guys, this is about pulling your heads out of the sand, about not all of you on every topic has your, head in the sand, or your, as my father says, your head up your ass. But about certain things, yeah. You want to really pay attention to what is it that you've been la, everything is awesome, when you're really just avoiding the truth of what has transpired. And here's the thing. I feel like this month is bringing up something where the illusion will be shattered. It's kind of one of those things where the universe gives us breadcrumbs. And if we don't pay attention to those breadcrumbs and we choose to ignore them and go a different way, the universe is going to amp up. They're going to start leaving drops of full slices of bread. And if you still ignore it, they're going to leave full loaves of bread. And if you're still ignoring it, then you're going to get the universal frying pan to the head, right? Or the rug being pulled out from under you. And then there's going to be 3 times the amount of stuff to clean up because they needed to course correct you, right? And you weren't paying attention. I feel like that's what this is. You don't necessarily have to have the illusion broken for you. You can break the illusion yourself. You can get ahead of this, but you have to open your eyes. You have to really admit to what it is that you are seeing, or what it is, even more importantly, what it is that you are feeling on that intuitive level. And if you're not acknowledging those feelings, you're doing yourself a disservice. But at the end of the day, I want to give you a little bit of hope around this. I know I'm like dun, 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 about this whole thing, but here's the beauty of it. We're seeing that the illusion is being shattered. This glass ball with this little merry-go-round horses on there, but really, when the glass is shattered, the spirit of that horse can come to life. And that's what I feel is transpiring for you guys right now. It's an opportunity for you to come to life. And you're not seeing it. You're missing you're not picking up what the universe is putting down. You didn't get the memo, or you got the memo and you just didn't like it. You didn't like what you had to do in order to move ahead. But the universe is saying, listen, we're setting you free. We're bringing you to life, but you've got to say yes to it. And it's one of those things where the universe is definitely going to course correct you. We always have free will. Even after a course correction, you can still go a different way and get in your own way. That's on you. You can do it more difficultly than is necessary. But what you're being told right now is just get out of the way. Just look and trust that you're going in a different direction. It's happening for a better reason. Gold Phoenixes, what have we got for you? Okay, you got to shift shit up. This month is not going to look hunky-dory. It's not going to look like sunshine and daisies, wine and rainbows. And in fact, I keep hearing from a communication perspective, when you are communicating with others, it is not going to go the way that you want it to. But don't lose heart and don't lose hope. I feel like what this card is really indicating for you is it's time to do things differently. What's the definition of chaos or crazy? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. My father used to tell a story years ago about how, the guy walks through the swinging door and he gets hit in the face with a bat. He's like, ow, that hurt. So he kind of gets up and he regroups and he's like, okay. And then he walks through the door again, thinking, okay, that was just a one-off. And he gets hit in the face with a bat again. Ow, that really freaking hurt. Well, now, at the second time that it's happened, maybe it's not just you. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe it's time to reflect and say, maybe I don't want to go through that door. I want to ask some questions or I want to find out from things. The chaos and the crazy says, wow, that really hurt. And you get up and you go through the door again and you get hit in the face with the bat again. And then you're playing victim mode. It's not it's you, right? At that point, it's you. It's not somebody else. It's you. And you've got to own it. This is what I'm feeling with this card this month coming through. You've got to pave a new path. You've got to go a different way. Even if you don't want to, take steps, even if it's baby steps, towards something new. Because the old is no longer serving you. The ways that you have done things and approached things and the ways that you have expressed your love to certain people, places, and things is no longer being received. It doesn't mean that you're bad or wrong. It just means that there's a shift in frequency. So rather than fighting against the shift in frequency, go with the shift in frequency. And it doesn't mean that you have to change the way that you love. It's more a reflection of how am I being received and what are the ways that I can either improve upon that or what is it telling me about the fact that this person is no longer receiving what I have to offer. Maybe this person and I no longer jive. Maybe I am no longer supposed to be investing as much or if any into this relationship or this job or this environment. Right? Asking yourself those questions is important. All right, Platinum Phoenixes, what have we got for you? Ooh, lots of contemplation, lots of temptation, lots of distraction. This is a month for you guys to really get clear. I want to say for some of you, it's going to be about keeping your eye on the prize. What was my original vision? What was my original purpose for stepping onto this path or leaning into this thing? I really need to know what that is. For others of you, it's recognizing, okay, I don't have vision. There's a lot of option for me. I need to feel into what I really, really want and then make choices based on that. What are the resources that are really going to help me to get there? Too much choice can often be detrimental. We often, think of the kid in the candy store, right? You walk in, you've never been in a candy store before. And you walk in, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it's like a whole new world. And you're like, oh my God. And sometimes it's so overwhelming, you don't even know what choices to make, right? So for you, it's about really connecting to the vision and starting from there. Whether you've got the vision and all of these distractions are showing up to keep you from pursuing the vision or getting to where it is you want to go, or you're needing the vision, you've got all of these, options in front of you and you don't know what path to take. Get quiet, get clear on where your heart is leading you, and then pick and choose what is required as a result. And, you can throw a little spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks here, but understand that you are in a mode of distraction, A lot of things can be the shiny new penny, but it's not actually going to get you to where it is that you need to go. So you got to keep it real with yourself about what you actually want to feel on the other side of this vision. Who do I want to become? Because it is your choice. It absolutely is our choice to decide who we want to become. And now we're at our liquid diamond phoenixes. What do you guys need to know for this month? Okay. Get the hell out of the past. You can't do a goddamn thing about it. There is nothing you can do about the past. You can't even bring it forward and recreate it because it's already been lived. It's already been done, and you are different as a result of that past experience. So even trying to recreate it is not going to be the successful experience that you're looking for because you're different. When we release the past and we really embrace what is in our now, I want to say that is the recipe for success. That is what we are here to do. We're here to create new and different and expand and grow. And yeah, we can create new and different from the old, but we can't bring the old because the old is a different energy. It's already been transmuted. It's already done its thing. I'm also really drawn to the blue in this card. I feel like for you liquid diamond phoenixes, blue is a color that's going to support you. This particular blue of what she's wearing puts me in mind of the high heart chakra. So it's kind of the thalamus gland. And that's where the throat chakra and the heart chakra meet. That is where there is a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of frequency, where you are speaking source through your life, through your experiences, through your conversations. She's wearing it. She's surrounded in all of it, but she's got her eyes closed and she's focusing on the past, the picture in the locket, the letters from yesteryear, right? From days gone by. She's even got this old, little security baby that she's hanging on to, this doll. She's stuck in the past. Even looking at her clothes, she's stuck in the past. So you guys really want to get real with yourselves about how much you are giving away your power by remaining stuck in something that already has been. It's had its due. I like to say it's the turkey in the oven. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Like, pull me out of the oven. It's time for a different path. And you've got to be in that willingness state in order to do so. Because sometimes we get stuck there because we are afraid of what is to come. And yet what is to come is the inevitable conclusion. You're going to get there eventually anyway. So you can go kicking and screaming, or you can go going, woohoo, no hands, let's do this. And that's what I feel you're being called to do right now. So open your eyes, live your heart space through the choices that you make, and let the past be in the past. All right, that is our badass monthly guidance for our Ruffle Your Feathers segment. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. As always, sending you so much love, so much support. If you like what you see here, like, subscribe, click the bell on my YouTube channel. Would love to continue to share more content like this with you guys. And if you're looking for a little community, join my completely free Black Feather community. All the support and guidance you can handle. Take care, guys. Transform well. For you copper phoenixes, for my iron phoenixes, silver phoenixes, gold phoenixes, platinum phoenixes, liquid diamonds, past energies that have allowed you to feel that innocence, that wonder of a child, and bring that into your present moment now.